The Filipino guerrilla resistance. While the world looked away, the Philippines fought on. No generals, no battleships, no air support. Just ordinary men and women, farmers, teachers, students, priests, melting into the jungle and refusing to surrender. Americans remember the liberation of the Philippines beginning with MacArthur's return in October 1944. But in the 2.5 years after the fall of Bataan, Filipino insurgents waged a bloody guerrilla war against the Japanese occupation army that history has largely forgotten. MacArthur himself had instructed his commanders to split into small groups and conduct guerrilla warfare from hidden bases in the interior of each island. Some American officers stayed behind to help lead, but the heart of the resistance was Filipino. In time, up to 1.3 million Filipinos supported more than 1,000 guerrilla units across the archipelago. They operated in the mountains of Luzon, the jungles of Mindanao, the islands of the Visayas. Separate groups, separate leaders, one common enemy. Their methods were unconventional but devastatingly effective. They disrupted Japan's economic efforts through direct attack and sabotage. They used assassination to deter collaborators. They fueled popular defiance across every island. They stole weapons directly from Japanese bases. They smuggled intelligence to MacArthur's forces in Australia, reporting troop movements, airfield locations, and supply routes that would prove critical when the Americans returned. Between 13,000 and 67,000 Japanese casualties were inflicted by Filipino guerrilla forces during the occupation, not by armies, by shadows. By the end of World War II, Japan controlled only 12 of the 48 Philippine provinces. The rest, held, disrupted, or contested by guerrilla forces who never stopped fighting. Douglas MacArthur was in awe of their effectiveness. The tactics learned from these fierce guerrilla fighters continue to influence the United States military to this day. When MacArthur waded ashore at Leyte in October 1944, he was not arriving into conquered territory. He was arriving into a country that had never truly fallen. The Filipino people did not wait to be liberated. They spent 3 years liberating themselves.